I've never got into a car one chick at a time. What a week. What a week. We do it all. Burning mattresses, drinking coffees. You know the way they do haunted houses at Halloween?
Yeah.
They should just do it where it's like a gym changing room.
They dim the lights a wee bit. You okay, Pat? You throw
That's
up.
the worst thing you've ever said.
No, it's not. Jesus.
Can I have one of my masters? I vape on the podcast too much. I just want to.
Tell your man to stay out of your fucking business.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
I might get circumcised for the crack. I'm not having wins. You know. No, sorry. Yeah. Vasectomy.
Man, hey, be shaky.
It's too tight.
What?
It's like me FRENULUM.
FRENULUM? Doesn't sound like our FRENULUM. Is it? Tissues and the tits are ribbon. Are we recording? Yeah! Keeping the TED Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bomb Squad pod. Did I guess it right first time? Episode 34?
I don't think you did.
5.
Why can't I just keep track?
35 is a nice number. You'll remember that for next time.
Getting a message there.
Fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake, it never stops. I'll turn that off. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking, we're back! You love it.
The boys are sore tits today.
Boys are back. Did you get a haircut too?
Nah, not even.
You had to have.
I didn't.
Why is it shorter on the side?
I got it cut like 2.5 weeks ago.
Did you?
You see me since like?
Okay, maybe you're wearing a hat. You're a hat guy now.
Yeah, I know. Like hat guy.
Now I got a
well,
haircut.
one hat.
Dave gets you get secret haircuts, don't you? You get the fucking line shaved dinner and all, and then put the hat on.
I like that. We Z on the side.
Those days are gone for me. I don't even know if we'll be harsh with it if I could.
If you had a mop on you, what kind of cut would you go for? Do you think?
Now that I have no hair, I think the options would be sort of like just you haven't done anything to it, shaggy kind of what they call hockey hair. You take the helmet. Oh man.
Oh, I know.
Bit of that, or still shaved.
Yeah.
I don't think I could be harsh with any style in between.
Yeah. I've give up on any sort of admin on my hair.
Although it would be 10 out of 10 funny if I got the skin fade up the side and then a perm. Imagine I just had that wee fucking, the fucking wee curly haired teenager.
I was this close to getting a mullet.
You should have.
I was gonna do it, and then I was like, I'm away on my holidays and all. It's like,
Get the old Paul Mescal one that's like somewhere in the middle.
yeah.
It's not like full, obnoxious one. It's just that you've just cut up here a wee bit and you've got a wee bit of. But we do have two big meatheads.
Yes.
So although I have no hair, if I had the skin fade going into the perm, there's just so much bare head.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the fucking back of my head's, wide, lot of head,
Yeah.
lot of, there's a lot of, it's like a thigh, a lot
It
of
is.
white neck.
There's a big radius to cover,
Back of my neck's like, when it's Christmas and you're in Iceland and you look in the freezer, there's a frozen turkey and you forget in your head how big a turkey is. That's the back of my
Turkey's
head.
fucking massive.
Yeah, it's the back of my head, bro. Oh, we're not supposed to eat turkeys, or every time it's Christmas, people are like, look what they do to turkeys in the Bernard Matthews factory, and it cuts to some fucking
Hey, let Bernard cook.
some fell from East Timor with a fucking
Every fucking year. You can't enjoy nothing no more.
digging the head of it.
Fuck's sake.
I know. It's like going, little people are exploited at Christmas. It's their only work. Let them have it. Dinklage is the only crossover artist.
Silver foxes as well get taken advantage of around the Christmas period.
What's that?
You play Santa. Boys with
right.
grey hair,
I thought someone was eating silver fox like a Christmas dinner, like a silver fox. Do you want fox or goose?
See that advert KFC did?
No.
Great. I'm watching adverts now.
Is that the Palestine one or something? Or was that M&S?
No. What would KFC have to say about Palestine?
Don't know, but the M&S one, they were like, enjoy mince pie this Christmas, and the fire in the background.
Yeah.
Palestine flag burning.
Jesus, M&S.
It wasn't really. It was like 3 Christmas hats.
Stick to the Sambos.
But it was in the color combination of the Palestine flag.
If you're feeling bougie, you know, a meal deal shouldn't be too bougie, but I do have to say now, one of the M&S is, that's the proudest of me, you see.
Yeah.
Like a good fucking chicken and bacon sandwich out of M&S.
Yeah. Yeah.
But KFC, sorry, I digress. They did an advert where it was like all the tweets of people asking KFC should do turkey at Christmas.
Yeah.
And all this here and make a KFT for the festive period. And then it shows a guy in the kitchen like making up something. And then it just pops up. We listened. We heard you. Or no, it goes, we heard you. We seen you. We didn't listen. And then it brings their new chicken burger for Christmas. Gangster. I loved it.
Yeah. Suck my dick.
Yeah. KFC said fuck yous.
But see, to be fair, they could just go, this is turkey, and you'd eat it and go,
Oh, why?
who gives a fuck?
It's the blandest fucking cut of meat you
Like
ever have.
that old Zinger burger.
Aye.
I'd be amazed if it was chicken.
Oh, why?
It could be fucking anything.
I watched something about some fitness guy was talking about McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how there's bleach in them. You know?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's probably like some form of bleaching agent.
Oh, yeah. It'd be the size of your fingernail, like, but at the same time.
I mean, there's probably fingernails in it, but I don't think the guys that go for the fucking nuggets with a load of domestos. Like, I think it's some sort of bleaching agent.
It was funny too because he was like, you know, he goes, there actually is chicken in it. As if that was like a big remarkable
Calm
thing.
down.
There is actually
chicken in
pieces of chicken in it.
Yeah. But sure, do you remember that Jamie Oliver thing where he's like taking all the dicks and feet and everything and putting it in the blender and zzz, and cooking up the nuggets for the kids, and he's like, would you still eat that? And the kids were like, aye. Fucking right away.
Fucking right away. When I heard that they were putting horses in the lasagna, I was like, who gives a fuck? You know?
That's what I mean. I was like, you know, I don't know what price horse meat is, but it's probably more expensive than beef.
Oh, why? You get a good cut of horse. It's the full family fed.
I know. Or you give it to someone in like fucking the Netherlands and they're just like, yes, it is regular lasagna.
Yeah, it's a dessert.
Yeah, so, you know.
The fuckers are having horse cheesecake.
Horse cheesecake? Horse cheesecake?
Oh, fucking hell.
I love when they talk about putting ingredients and stuff. And there's always like there's that sort of older, he's like a really ripped older black guy, and he just keeps picking up like, you know, like a grenade bar going, this is shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wipe the shit off my shoe with this. And then there's some other guy who's like, you watch these guys and you're like, what can I eat?
Yeah.
Because the guy's like, he'll hold up a bottle of water and be like, this is liquid cancer. And you're like, what do you want me to do?
Nah, not Ballygowan, bro.
Lick it off a fucking, well, not specifically Ballygowan.
Pure.
But then they had the same guy going like, he was like, oatmeal is not the superfood you think it is. It's terrible for you. It gives you diabetes. This is not the breakfast of champions. And then I cut to that Kipchoge guy or whatever, the marathon runner. And they're like, what did you eat before you did your world record breaking thing? He goes, I ate oatmeal. And they're like, is it not a fucking champion's breakfast or whatever?
I tell you about Biohacking Pete. I told him about what I was eating for breakfast.
Who the what?
Biohacking Pete. You know the guy got married. He's well into his fitness. He got a fucking chip put inside him to see what way his blood's going to eat certain things.
No, he didn't.
He did. I
He
swear
got
to
a
God.
chip put in him?
Yeah, him and his girlfriend are both
I
like
put a chip in me
biohacking.
at lunchtime as well.
I fucking ran into there's no garlic milk next to it. Fuck off.
Aye, one of the best chips ever had. Did his chips have fucking garlic mayo and parmesan and bacon on them?
Sir, I tell you what, see if you're trying to go to a house, the snack game, weak.
His house?
I was like, anything to nibble on? Unsalted cashews. I was like, I'd literally rather put my finger in my hole and lick it.
Unsalted cashews?
Unsalted cashews.
What's the point?
What is the fucking... I was like, do you know what happiness?
Just wee bits of wood. There's no salt on.
And then he gave me a coffee. So
You go to his house, he's like, do you want a snack? Yeah, he goes, yeah, just stand in front of this infrared like heater for a second. Thanks, man, stuffed.
I went into his gaff, right? We were going to the gym that day and he goes, all right, let me give you a coffee here before we go out. So this man gives me a coffee, cuts a block of the butter, puts it into the coffee and goes, drink that. And I was like, listen, my lips haven't touched that yet, but the shite I will do after that will be absolutely colossal.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I'm drinking a fucking Americano with half a block of Ramona in it, right? And we didn't even make it to the gym. We walked to the gym and I was like, Peter, I actually have to shit.
Yeah.
I've never had to shit more in my life. Usually I can hide it, put it on rest mode. I was like, this is coming out. Like,
I feel like it's just like pouring, you know, like WD-40 through your pipes.
unbelievable.
Like all the scats just get greased up.
I will say, not to be a total fuck, very tasty.
yeah.
I was like, it's like a shit.
And these are the same Americans that are like, guys, I'm just back from France. You won't believe this. They butter their bread. These They're fucking dumping Lurpak in their coffee.
Oh, it was wild.
That's not a shitty American butter too, is it probably?
Oh, aye.
Out of grease, just Vaseline.
Rotten. Fucking rotten.
Just Vaseline. We had quite the coffee morning.
We did.
Today, the in-laws there are opening a cafe, and in a mad scramble, they need to get all the kit. And we called over to the established headquarters, and there was no butter in their coffee.
No.
But it had the same effect on my anus.
Yeah.
You know, they were getting very chatty, and I was like, you know, you just start to do that, like glazed over, like the blood is not in my head anymore. You know, I'm like,
you ever talk someone into a parking ticket?
I had a parking ticket from just parked it right outside and got a fucking parking ticket. Them boys are quick.
Oh, wow.
And who's around there? Nobody.
I know.
This motherfucker abseiled off the bridge. Give
like,
me a parking ticket.
You should be a hitman instead.
Aye.
Fuck's sake.
But yeah, I took a sip of that. You never know what they're doing in these coffee places. It was probably some, you know, like light roast fucking whatever, you know, like real science coffee. I took one sip of it and my ass just went,
I'm telling you, if you're looking to be a barista these days, you better have a personality or you're fucked, because the machines they're using, no human error whatsoever.
yeah.
You know? What was it called again now? The puck press. The puck press. Needless. Waste of a fuck.
Cup holder would be good for you.
Waste of time and money. The puck press. Fucking of the past now. You press a button, everything's going to be buttons.
But I went in to get a grinder, you know, and he was obviously giving it a quick service. But it looked like he took the lid off a V8 engine. I was like, what the fuck is going on in here? Who built that? Elon Musk. And then before he took it out the door, and then, you know, like me and him are in there throwing a couple of wee jokes about, you know, whatever. And the guy, before he left, he took it over to this compressed air machine and just like, look at the spray off that. And I was like, joking, like pumping the tires up. And he goes, well, there's actually an intake there for air to keep it cool, and that's the exhaust there to blow the hot air. I was like, yeah, I know there's no tires in it.
I was just being facetious.
I'm just throwing a bit of banter around this place.
Did he have a long beard?
Fucking right he did!
Fuck you.
Fucking,
They all did. There was beard hair in my coffee.
yeah. That's how, he didn't have filter paper. He just held it out like that. Poured it through. And shook all the grinds out of his beard. But fair play, they know rightly. Like your man Mark was like, you know, talking about, the coffee's not going to be good if the big hipster guy's not making it. The guys are hipster, right? Do you know what I mean?
As they should be, though.
They should be.
You know, your man was saying to me, he goes, I know I look the part and all, but he's like, that's the shit, you know, it's as good as it, you know, you're getting as good as you get, basically, in terms of like, he's just, my brain just stopped halfway through that sentence there.
Yeah.
He goes, like, at the end of the day, like, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because he was showing me all the buttons, and he's like, you know, but people look at me and go, I can make a coffee.
Yeah, people look at me and think, this coffee will be better.
Yeah.
Because he's wearing Red Wings. And
100%.
that's just a fact.
That's absolutely true.
But, you know, we bullshit, like, but, you know, I'm sort of the same now. I know you're the same. You know, you're like, you know, like you would look down and be like, I like this multi-tool that you've got in its own little holster on your belt. And I know the little handmade leather holster, probably £800.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A barista with a beard.
I know
now.
it looks like a shirt. I know it was hand-stitched in the Himalayas.
Yeah.
I know it's breathable.
Yeah.
I like it. I know it's got no brand on it. I know it's £1,200, that hat. You know what I mean? It's that sort of stuff.
I think like a barista.
I know this
now-
bag looks like you pulled it out of a river. I know it's 14 grand. I know that. I appreciate quality. Although, to be fair, they give us coffee in those wee cups, and I was like, man, see if no one was looking, this cup was going in my fucking pocket.
Oh, aye. That coffee was liquid cocaine.
Yeah.
It was fucking, the bean's been activated in me today.
We got back in that Porsche, and two of us were
What a sight.
Two of us were wild chatty. We had to.
We're going to start a band?
Our morning was ridiculous, wasn't it?
Oh, crazy.
I had to take the mother-in-law's wee Porsche to get it detailed. You know, she'd been asking me for ages. We took it to Pete downstairs.
The Boxster.
And I fucking pull up to pick him. You want to see it? Like, it was like a packet of chicken fillets. The two of us just like.
I've never got into a car one cheek at a time.
Yeah, he put one cheek in and then pull the other one in after him. He was like,
The Boxster, and she's a full boxer. I tell you, it's like a giant China box stuffed.
It is a box. And we were driving up the motorway, and I was like, I know this is a Porsche, and you know, Porsche's probably renowned for being maybe quick. I was like, not with us in it.
Nah.
Not with us in it.
You might as well have had a caution cart.
Yeah, that would have been quicker. I knew I was in trouble when I got in. I was trying to, find the pedals, and my one foot just covered all three pedals. I was like, fuck. I was like, I might have to take my shoes off here.
I was laughing because there was a bit where whenever we were coming down the road, you were giving her a bit of Dixie. And you were like, giving her the fucking beans.
40 mile an hour.
You were giving her the beans, but when he got about 2 pantos out of it, you go just,
It's like a scooter. Yeah, it felt like a scooter. You know we're too heavy for it when you're like, you've got your foot in the accelerator, and then when you lift your foot off, it goes from 75 to 35 in about 2 seconds. It just goes, ah.
and you can't get out of it with grunting either.
No.
Yeah, we stopped off the Sentra. If you heard us inside the shop, all you hear is, oh!
And the car just went up 6 inches. And then yeah, just fucking, I was like, you know, we got coffees. Yeah, we had a lot of coffee there.
I've had 2 coffees in the space of an hour, and I'm fucking waving.
One was a frank and honest, and one was a fucking science coffee out of this place.
Yeah, full spectrum.
Full spectrum. But you couldn't have lifted a cup to your mouth in this car.
No.
I actually know how small it is. I pulled into the car park here, and there was a guy driving a van, and I paused and let him out, and he waved at me, and I went to wave back, and went, oh fuck, I forgot this, the fucking windscreen was a lot closer than my car.
He nearly put his fist through it.
Oh, sorry.
The whole journey here, I was tits to these the whole time.
Yeah, you need a home help to drive that car.
Oh, yeah.
I need to like squeeze myself in and be like, can you pass me the belt, please? And they fucking reach in. Now, what do you need a belt for? I can lick the road.
Nah,
it's that close, you know what I mean? It's like,
I didn't butt my dad. I trust your driving. You know.
you just fucking clock out as soon as you get in.
Yeah. Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus, take the wheel. Me driving like this. Some rip out of it all the same.
No, why?
Some rip.
Some yoke.
It's fun to take out. You couldn't be driving that every fucking day. Like,
Nah.
couldn't be driving.
Your back would be fucking like a candy cane. Rough seats.
Yeah, it's for the driving experience. No, it's not for comfort.
Yeah.
You want to feel the road, and you do feel the road. You know,
I don't agree. Oh, you feel like my feet was on it?
You drive over a pebble,
It's like the Flintstones.
goes in your anus. Because I'm used to the Jeep. You know, you don't even slow down for like speed bumps or
See,
anything.
the Jeep, even being a passenger princess in your Jeep, I'm spoiled. Because it's like a house. You
Yeah.
know? There's so much room, comfort,
Well, the old
out of control.
The old Range Rover. You know, by the way, that sounds like the Range Rover. It's a fucking van, basically.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, they changed them, and they got all plush and comfy and a bit less space. But you want that old one. You want the old one, you get in there, put a fucking table and chair in front of you.
Yeah.
Fucking sit back, you know what I mean?
Yeah. World's best granddad mug sitting there.
Yeah,
You know?
fuck it, along with 70 other mugs and all the whole, you know what I mean? You really fucking space out. You know what I did yesterday? I put a mattress in and burnt it.
What?
Yeah. Don't mean to flex, but
Oh, yeah.
it's sort
You
of
get rid of a dead prosh. What were you doing?
it would have been easier. Bro, fuck mattresses, man. Because we replaced our, you know, Maureen was like, she's like Princess in the Pea. She's like, this is not comfortable, and I'm like a stray dog. I'm like, I'll sleep on a pile of socks. Like, I don't give a fuck. So I was just like, okay, getting a new fucking mattress. Then she spends £48,000 on a new mattress, and we moved it onto the floor in the bedroom. And for a while, it was fun for Eddie to bounce on. Now that was 4 months ago, probably. So there's been just a mattress at the end of our bed, and then I'm quite manic, you know. I'll have one of those days where I'm like, that's it, this place is a fucking mess, and literally just, I mean, don't move a mattress by yourself. I got it up and I was like, it is heavy, and then just fucking had to let it go at the top of the stairs, and then dragged it out into the thing. And see, I should have filmed it.
Yeah.
See, trying to fold it and like get it in the car. A dead prostitute would have been easier.
Where'd you burn it?
Down the back of no, I took it to a dump.
Why'd you do that, Ace? You did?
I don't know, it's probably illegal, but I took it to, but then here's
That's so ADHD, by the way, for your wife to be like, this mattress is uncomfortable, and you take it to a dump and burn it.
No, but we had the new one ages ago.
Yeah.
We've had the spare one on the floor with Eddie jumping all over it. But this is what I realised. I took it down the back of the in-laws' house, like I was disposing of a body, and dragged it across the muck and everything into this big pile of shit where they burn stuff. That's where they burn people. Then I remembered mattresses, bro. Flame retarded. Flame retardant.
Memory foam, was it?
Probably some sort of foam, but the top wouldn't burn. The inner lining wouldn't burn. I had to dig right down into the fluff and the pubes.
Oh, you had to get in there?
And then I set it on fire, and like the whole king size mattress, there's just one little hole with like a wee flame coming out of it. And I was like, I'm gonna be here for fucking weeks.
Was there a rake offer?
it stank.
Aye.
But I don't know if that was residual fluids or plastic. But it was hard to tell. But the initial one did smell a bit like human hair, so I was like, that's definitely a load of fucking...
Yeah.
That's decades of farts burning there.
If you burned my guest room mattress, it would fucking turn into Chernobyl.
Yeah. The amount of methane in it.
Whole village destroyed.
It's like when people try and put lighter fluid on a barbecue and then burn their face off. There's just so many gases built up in it. It's like,
Guess the eyebrows goodbye. It's gone.
guess the pubes goodbye. But yeah, it was quite poetic.
What a week. What a week. We do it all. Burning mattresses, drinking coffees.
We do it all. It has been a random week of shite, like.
Yeah.
Just fucking collecting grinders, burning mattresses, squeezing into Porsches.
Yeah.
My life is dope and I do dope shit.
My life's just been in the vape shop all week. TBH. You know.
Tell the people about the underage child trying to buy
Oh
a
my
vape.
God, right. So, right. Let me break this down if you're right. Now, a guy comes into the vape shop, right? I have a suspicion he might be underage. So immediately I ask for ID. This club looks nervous, alright? Now what I will tell you, probably should be saying this in the podcast because then teenagers will know not to do this, but there's two camps, alright, people fall into. They're either very nervous, like they look like they're doing a bank heist, or they're like overconfident, you know? And I'm like, don't speak to me like that, you wee pube, you know? And fucking...
Respect your elders.
This cub comes in, right? This young cub. And he goes, I'm looking to buy a vape. That was his intro. And I was like, well, fuck me, boy.
Yeah, you've come to the right
You're
spot.
in the right spot.
You've struck oil.
So I was like, what are you after? And then he's like looking around. And I see him looking at the no nicotine vapes. And he's like, what are these? And I was like, oh, but these are all no nicotine. So you've got 3,500, you've got 4,500, and you've got 600 puffs. And I was like, but do you want no nicotine? And he goes, well, what's the other option? And I was like, nicotine. And he goes, well, what's the difference? And I was like, can I see your ID real quick? And he gives me his ID. 2004, baby. You know? So I was like, all right, that's definitely him too. Check underneath the wee blue light scanner. Legit.
What does that make him? 19?
19 now. And then, sorry, Jesus, we do long division, man. Carry the 2 divided by 6. And I took the ID, scanned it, all good. And then he was just like, he was just like, he didn't know what the difference. He asked me to explain the difference between nicotine and non-nicotine. And I was like, this question is so fucking retarded. I don't even know how to explain it. And I was like, well, nicotine is the substance that people get addicted on,
Yeah.
you know? So I was like, in good faith, I don't want to sell you a nicotine vape if you don't even know the difference.
Yeah.
You're just looking to puff strawberries.
Yeah.
So I sold him 2 elf bars, 0 nicotine. That's how I help out my community. You know? But like you were saying, it's like...
I would have been like, are you allowed out of the house, wee man?
Yeah.
How far did you get here? Is there staff looking for you right now? The fuck is happening?
Yeah. This like just read the magic key or Biff and Chip book and then wandered into the vape shop like. You know, I was like...
Is it just, I mean, is that like because your mates are doing it and you're like, well, I guess I should be vaping now?
Yeah.
And then he doesn't even know what the fuck he's vaping for?
And it's insane, like...
What the hell are you vaping for?
I mean, the alcohol equivalent has been like, can I get a Guinness? And I'd be like, do you want a 0 or just normal Guinness? You know, what's the difference? Well, one's going to get you fucked,
Yeah.
you know?
Both gonna run out of your hole like crude oil. But do you want to be drunk first?
Yeah.
Just going into a bar. Can I have a drink? You can. What are these? Fanta, right? You on the rip or whatever? What do you mean? Well, I mean, the Fanta's just going to make you piss.
Yeah.
And any other drink in here, get you a bit steaming.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
I know.
Well,
The only use of Fanta, it will make you piss.
true.
Won't quench it first, you know? It's actually pointless when you think about it.
It's just a tasty drink.
At least Red Bull gives you a jilt, you know?
Jilt? Jolt? I mean, the saying forever has been Red Bull gives you wings.
Aye.
Red Bull gives you jilt. Them wee shitty cartoon ads. Red Bull, massive company. Shout ads. What the fuck are they doing with them old?
The wee cartoons?
I remember the old like cartoons.
I think it's like a wee legacy thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're like nostalgic for me when I see them.
Red Bull gives you jilt.
Red Bull gives you beaties.
What flavour you have? What?
Tropical.
Tropical. Yeah. I love how vague tropical is.
It's basically just means domineering pineapple. Is what I would describe this as.
Imagine you got tropical flavour and it just like, it tastes like we scooped it out of the Amazon.
Yeah.
It's just ayahuasca and roots. And burnt trees and palm oil.
Sounds like a nice weekend.
Speaking of Amazon, have you watched I'm a Celebrity since you're a big...
Nah, Big Brother only. I like my reality shows in our house. Jungle shit's too much for me.
That's specific, isn't it?
Yeah. But I think though Nigel Farage isn't doing any of the... He's not eating kangaroo pouch.
Nah.
He's just kind
But
of...
he's getting rinsed by everyone on it.
Oh, I'd say so.
You
You know?
They're just like, so what's the challenge today? And they'll be like, I don't know. Brexit? What are we talking? You know, everyone's just pulling them up and stuff.
You'd have to though, like if you were on a reality TV show, you know, and say you were like a celebrity who was trying to, you know, give their career a jolt,
Yeah.
you know, you get a wee dig at Farage,
Of course you would.
you know.
Farage is in the shower with a hole out and everything.
I'd say he has a way pee hole too,
Oh, yeah.
dangling.
Yeah, I can't believe that survived the helicopter crash. Unbelievable. Kobe's gone and Farage is in the jungle washing his anus.
Nothing but net for Farage. Farage, the OG Mamba.
Oh, Jesus, that Mamba mentality. Washing his wee Mamba in the fucking... Nothing worse than a man's ass. I've said this before many times. There's not like just any... It doesn't matter what shape you're in.
You know the way they do
pull them pasty cheeks out, you're like, ah!
You know the way they do haunted houses at Halloween?
Yeah.
They should just do it where it's like a gym changing room.
They dim the lights a wee bit.
You're walking around playing with
No man has a good ass. Like,
I'd say though, if you were doing like a blind touch test, you know what I know, but it would be hard to differentiate between the bag and the hole.
yeah. Once you start, you lose that elasticity.
Both.
It's like banging a really fat girl, tits everywhere. That's what you get when you're an old man. The whole body scrotum.
Just very leathery. You just turn into a sofa essentially when you're in.
I don't even know if it's that rough. I think it's just, I think it's just loose fucking ham everywhere.
Oh yeah. Oh, you do get crumb too.
It's grab a bunch of skin.
I can't wait to get out. I can't wait to be in the nursing home. I think nursing homes are going to be fucking lit by the time we're out, boys.
You think that?
I'd
You
say
just
so.
fucking sitting there, not able to move with a neck support, holding your fucking head up.
No, I.
With fucking Paris, Texas on the radio. You know, they come in at 11 o'clock and they're like, Aaron, Mr. McCann, would you like to hear some of your favourite old tunes?
Yeah.
And you fucking crank up a bit of Paris, Texas and you come to life. Like, it's like a rainy day and I'm in that mosh pit.
That is funny. You know the videos of like they play songs. They play like songs for old dolls.
Yeah, and they come to life.
and it's like, and you can see them get like flashbacks to their younger days and like dancing with their husband or whatever. Like, can you imagine that nowadays? And it's like, we brought this in for you to play.
One margarita, I'll be licking your ass. 2 margaritas, I'll be sucking your balls. You're like,
One single tear down the face.
hey, mother days. You sit in the corner with a fucking blue raz.
Yeah.
Like some old boy would have a pipe. At 4 o'clock, he does like a, what's that called? Berry combo. And you're doing the old boy, like, you know?
Sitting there. Have you cleaned out my sex robot yet?
You cleaned it out. Pamela, carry me in to buck this fucking Kawasaki girlfriend I've got.
Aye, so you know the way like people talk about us on this podcast, just saying intrusive thoughts. God help if either two of us get dementia and the old person's home, it's gonna be cancel culture. We are done.
N-Bomb Central.
I'm telling you.
Not my favourite song, but
Black Felt told me one time I could say it.
yeah. I got the pass.
Boss hand.
Pass on the N-word. Translink pass. N-word pass. Oh, Jesus wept.
They should give me a bus pass now. You know, I want a bus pass.
Yeah.
I was in front of, there was 6 OAPs in front of me in the bus to Dungannon today, all just scooting through with their bus pass. Me paying the £9.
£9, bro.
Aye, sir.
Disgusting.
I know. Losing money by the week.
Speaking of changing rooms, Maureen's been taking Eddie swimming.
Uh-huh.
And then on Saturday there, she was like, are you free today? And I was like, yeah. And she was, you just come with us. You know, you can. There's all the other parents sit at the side and watch. Go to this place where they got a motherfucking swimming pool at their house for like private swimming lessons.
Mm-hmm.
But first of all, made a terrible mistake. You go into this place, everyone kicks their shoes off there, puts them on a wee rack, then you walk into the swimming pool bit. But I just kicked the shoes off. Second to open the door, socks soaking.
Oh,
Just stood in the
that's
water.
a bastard.
Very echoey, kids shouting and all this here. The girl who's teaching, she's shouting over the top of everybody. And then Maureen took Eddie in. Terrible. I should have just brought the trunks, and even if I wasn't doing anything, just got in the pool. See, having to sit at swimming lessons,
Oh, sir.
bro, fucking 51 degrees. I was sitting there. I was like, well, my socks are wet. That's all right. I'll sit here. Fucking, it's steamy in here, isn't it? And then it was half an hour long. So after 20 minutes,
Jesus
I was in
Christ.
and out of consciousness.
That's a fucking stunt by David Blaine, then.
Talk about, you know, how Rogan goes on about like going into a sauna and cranking it up.
Aye.
That was me.
Oh, don't be cranking it.
They're all swimming about the pool, like waving at me and all. And I'm like, just pouring fucking water down my t-shirt. Like, where's it finished? Where's it finished? Like, I was wearing shorts, thank fuck. Legs sweating through the t-shirt.
Oh.
And then they all get changed and ready and all, and I walk out into the piss and cold again.
It's no wonder you don't have pneumonia.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, it's worse for me than it was for you. Because they're prepared. They got towels and wee dry robes and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm just fresh, like I'd done CrossFit, like fresh sweat.
Yeah.
Back into the public, like, fuck, I gotta get in this car.
Did you feel clear of the mind
No.
after an intense heat session
I
like
felt
that?
fucking mental. I felt sick. You know, when your like core temperature is like too high.
Oh, it's the worst. You need to get on that Ganesha, sir. I'm telling you.
I'll
This
be-
is my first winter dose free.
I'll be at the next swimming lessons in a fucking mankini, just standing at the edge. I spent most of my life just like feeling awkward.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
I relate.
Do you know what I mean?
I get it.
Like I'm you know, the only da sitting, not getting involved at the side of a swimming lesson while all these women are bringing their kids, and I'm just, you need a t-shirt just says I'm not a nonce or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
just like, I'm not mental.
Yeah. But then trying to not look like a pedophile looks like when you're trying to look sober when you're actually really stoned. The more you
it's-
try, the
it's
more
like,
sus you look.
It's like over, but I feel like that all the time, you know. I go pick up Eddie at school. You know, I look like the man them's arrived to steal children. You know, all the mummies and all. Do you know what's such a mom move?
What's that?
The knee-length body warmer.
Oh, sir.
Know what I mean?
You
If
coaching under 12s? What was like
I don't know what happens when you have a child and you're like, I want my body and my thighs to be warm, but my arms free and cold.
Yeah.
That is that's when you've given up.
Yeah. That's a mattress with sleeves.
It's just fucking down to there. They're like, I'm ready to go, but I'm warm.
Yeah.
That's why I need maybe.
Moms do love. What's the dad equivalent to that?
Well, I made a bit of a dad move myself. Went and bought a pair of boots out of a farm shop.
Seen that.
You know,
That was smart.
Yeah, I know, but that might be like when you start to do things for practicality
Yeah.
instead of style and drip.
Comfort.
Not comfortable,
Not comfortable.
horrible feeling. But you
That's
don't
a damn move.
want to be tying trainers and then walking down a field and fucking them up. But I tell you what, the internet, man, full of gimps.
Oh, it's fucking.
You can't, like, I made a joke. I was like, I've lived in the countryside now, and then I've finally given in. I got a pair of boots. A wee joke, my guys. A wee joke. And everyone's like, no, lad, you should have got the fucking bloodstone this here. Now you're like, fuck, listen. I've bought the wrong boots now, haven't I? Yeah, you fucking, you 2 silage seasons under you before you can call yourself a country. Yeah, I'm joking.
2 silent seasons.
I'm fucking joking. You fucking pig fucker. I'm obviously joking. Oh, fuck, Craig, lad, you fucking still got the tiny white socks and all that. Suck my dick in.
I've got the tiny whites on today.
Can I just buy what's a culchy sock? You just slide a fucking bit of sheep's wool over your foot or something?
Slazenger grey.
Slash is it?
Slazenger grey, like, you know, thick
DeWalt?
aisle socks.
Yeah, they have to be from like a builder suppliers.
Yeah.
DeWalt.
I know this because I have a pair in my house. Short left of socks in my house.
Did they?
Thick grey Slazengers.
Caterpillar.
Oh, sir.
You know? I don't know, lad. I just fucking wrap an old bag around it and stick it in the fuck. That's a real fucking country man.
No.
Can't even buy the right boots. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm just trying not to dirty my trainers.
I know. Who gives a fuck, man?
Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck?
I shouldn't take it on board, but it's entertaining to me.
Nah, well, that's it. Where are the boots?
Where are the boots?
You know, what is the go-to boot? What boot were they recommending?
I don't know. Someone said, is it Bluntstone or Bloodstone or something? They recommended those. There was some other brand. And they're like, I thought you'd be doing a bit better for yourself, lad. I thought you'd get the, insert name.
Nah, you can't be flexing in the farmer boots.
I mean,
Yeah, do you get the Yeezys?
I mean, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
The Yeezy boot?
The Yeezy fucking calf finger.
Yeezy turf?
What was it McCartney actually said? McCartney said something under it. Hold on. This is funny. He called them something.
He'd know a good boot.
The Queer Max Swans.
Belter.
But I was in this farm shop and I was like, this actually looks like McCartney's fucking wardrobe here.
Yeah.
High vis vests and all.
I thought that whenever we were in that outsider, what would you call the place in Liverpool?
Yeah. Outsiders.
Yeah. I got a strong vibe of you, Niall, in it. I was like, this is Niall core
that's great.
in here. You know? Bought a wee coat for myself and all.
Yeah. It was good times. I was gonna bring this up to you. Have you seen the Matt Rife controversy?
Well, I seen something vaguely about it, but I have no idea what it's about. Is it about jokes from his special or what is it?
Yeah. He made a massage. If you don't know who Matt Rife is, by the way, gorgeous comedian.
Oh, he's stunning.
Bigger than Jesus right now.
Oh, yeah.
Crowd work clips through the roof.
Massive tours.
But this is also what I think the danger with the crowd work route is. Mm-hmm. People...
As in they are roots?
Yeah, these crowd work routes. But, people see the crowd work and people are even saying that now. You'd hardly even go like, I'm a comedian. You're like, I'm a crowd worker.
Yeah.
People are like, nice.
Yeah.
That TikTok game. You're doing all the crowd work and then no one really sees your bits, as in your comedy bits, not your cock and bollocks.
Yeah.
And then they hear you have an opinion or make a joke and they're like, oh, I don't like this now.
Yeah.
People are literally going like, stick to the crowd work. Although he did have a joke where he said like, whatever town he recorded the special in, he was like, we went to this cafe or whatever, got served by someone with this girl with a full black eye. And he's like, I can't believe this is like the face of your business. Would they not put you in the kitchen or something while you have the black eye? And then the joke was, but I suppose if you could cook, maybe you wouldn't have the black eye in the first place.
Yeah! Solid. You love it. That's a grand joke.
It's alright.
Like, it's not like, it's not like fucking, but is that the joke he got in trouble for?
Yeah. And then people were like, I fucking knew it. I knew I didn't like him.
Well, see, this is the thing, is like, I guess the initial audience that he attracted.
Yeah.
Maybe
all women.
Yeah, and they've took a turn.
But maybe he's pushing back on it,
Yeah.
Do you know, like when someone's like a teen pop star and then they go all badass?
Yeah. Now I've got the bag. Fuck you, bitches.
Yeah. I'll fucking smack as many bitches as I want. With my dick.
I also don't think that's going to do any harm to him. I think the days of like comedians getting cancelled for jokes, especially jokes that have appeared in the Netflix special, I highly doubt it's going to take much of a dunt to his career.
Not at all.
And
then you had other like, I think there's a weird thing happens when someone gets in trouble for being a comedian and then other comedians try and shit on them straight away. I don't know why I whistled there.
Yeah.
They shit on them and then you have the wave of like comedians who are doing well for themselves being like, you would pull your anus apart
100%
and let him fuck you in the anus.
Well, he's an easy target because
like,
he's
open for him?
Because he's handsome. And most comedians are fucking gargoyles. So they can't wait for his downfall.
But then, of course, that opens the gates again to people going like, yeah, people only thought they only liked him because he's hot, and I don't even think he's that hot. He looks weird.
What do you look like?
Exactly, an absolute swamp donkey. No doubt.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. But also, I hate that. I hate I don't know what to call it. Comic on comic crime.
Yeah.
What we'll call it here. I hate that because it's like you said, they would all open their mouth wide, if the hand of God, Matt Rife, came down to them and said, you want to open for me on tour?
Yeah.
So it's like really Weasley. Also, comedians that talk shit about other comedians are not in a comfortable position themselves, or it's like insecurity. It's always a projection of something else.
Well, boom.
At the end of the day, if someone's doing well and they have an audience and they have a market, it doesn't affect you whatsoever. If you think it's bullshit, make something better.
Yeah, Matt Rife could lose half his following and still be killing it.
100%. you know?
But he is too sexy. He's too sexy.
He's a very attractive man.
He's a very attractive girl. I don't know.
But also-
Fucking whatever he is.
You know, I mean,
getting the
comedy hot is a different thing altogether. But he's like hot. So it's like intimidating. You know? If I met him, I wouldn't even know. I'd be like all nervous. I'd be blushing. Yeah. Like a sexy fucking bath.
Fucking bricked up over
Yeah.
there. Just full trying to snog him.
Jinky's got a looter.
I imagine he does have a penis, yeah.
Yeah. Rife's got that
Oh,
pipe.
he'd need to.
Yeah.
But then, you know, if you're like a beautiful wee boy like him, hairless, chiseled,
Yeah.
perfect face.
We probably actually have similar chest hair, me and Rife.
Yeah, I don't think he has any chest hair.
Non-existent.
But that, you know, he's one of those guys so hot he could just have, you know, a delicate, well-groomed, tiny penis, and people would be like, I don't care.
Yeah.
He's hot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Or, you know, you could be in another camp where you're a monter with a big, massive old hog on you. But sure, we all have to carry some burden.
Listen, man, you can't have it all.
I'm a catch. The catch is a boot.
The catch is fucking chlamydia. The catch is smegma to the gums. You okay, Pat? You throw up.
That's the worst thing you've ever said.
No, it's not. Jeez, is that me cancelled?
I don't know what it was about. It's the
Name of the podcast: Smegma to the gums. Welcome back, Smegma to the gums.
Smegma Gum sounds like a Motown singer.
That song was actually written by Smegma Gums.
Smegma Gums and the ones and twos.
I know everybody thinks Elvis Presley is a good singer. You know, Smegma Gums wrote all his songs.
His hit single, Clean You All Head.
That old ditty, Let Me Shine Your Bulb.
Smegma Gums and the foam burst balls. Oh, coffee has me fucked up.
Smegma to the gums. Can you
Gums freak me out too. Get rid of them. I hate them.
Gums?
I fucking don't like gums.
Man, take enough of these. I'll just peeling them out like sunburn. I just pulling them out of my fucking mouth like an old dead slug. I'll have no gums. I'll be like, what, like a fucking skull. Just like,
Can I have one of my masters? I vape on the podcast too much. I just want to.
tell your man to stay out of your
know.
fucking business.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Alexa, play Downtown Radio. That's for my malice and then Alexa.
That'll fuck her up.
See you next week. You.
Did she watch it with you in the room or did she do it secretly?
No, she watches it with Nicholas at the weekend in the house. They'll like
Just
go
like
through the highlights.
Just like a wee review.
It's so weird. I hate it.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I've walked in.
Prime time to pull the wire though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You
There's
get, yeah.
There's an hour and a half.
You let me know if there's any clips that come out of that. Might have done a few clips myself. Smegma to the gums. And I've like, you know, come in from the garage or something in the mornings, like, you know, whatever, doing dishes or, you know, some task in the house, and she's got like a podcast playing, and I'm really aggressive with it. I'm like, get that off the fuck. What are you doing? Talk to me in real life.
Yeah. I don't like it when like actual friends of mine listen to the podcast.
Nah.
It freaks me out.
And there are it scares me how like I'll put podcasts on, can't remember a fucking thing from it.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But people are like fucking fine tooth comb.
Yeah.
And first of all, I do want to make a public apology to Alan Urban.
Why?
Because last week on our circumcision chat, I said, and I apologize, what's wrong with all these NI comedians where every single one of them has a foreskin problem? And to quote myself, I said, McCartney's is tight, yours is tight, Vittorio was going on about it.
It is tight.
And I said, Shane's is off. And I said Alan Irwin's is off, right? And he messaged me and he goes, I'll have you know. I'll have you know. He goes, my foreskin is intact. He goes, I have too much, in fact.
Yeah. Oh, Dr. Seuss.
He goes, I have too much, in fact. But it's the banjo string he's missing.
Oh, fuck.
So I would like to put out a public apology to Alan Irwin.
Whole string gone.
Whole string gone, so he's got too much foreskin. So it's just, I mean, it's up and down like fucking, it's all over the gaff. The banjo string's gone. Fuck. So I do want to apologise to Alan. He messaged me privately.
That is turning me. The banjo string is. That's turning me into black lady in a church right now. I hate that. God damn it! Lot of money.
You'd nearly rather just get circumcised and get the banjo string off.
The banjo string is fucking. Wait, so
I just don't know how people get that injury.
I'm gonna Google it.
Do you know what I mean?
It's vicious writing. He's a vicious writer.
Aye, but I mean, is it not the the softest, slipperiest environment you can do it in? Or is he throwing it into some real fucking, Ritz crackers?
The NHS has an official link. What should I do if my penis is torn? I feel like we should read this for the listeners. Just, if you ever tear the cock yourself. If you've torn the skin that joins your foreskin to the tip of your penis, you should avoid sexual activity until the tear is healed. Okay, take a rest, Shagger. In most cases, the tear will get better without treatment. Once it has healed, you can try using a lubricant during sex to prevent the problem from happening again. Why is it torn? The small tag of skin on the underside of your penis between your foreskin and the shaft of your penis is called the... What is that? Looks like a dessert? The frenulum?
Frenulum?
Frenulum? Or the banjo string? Frenulum. The frenulum is sometimes tight and can tear, usually during sex. Sometimes the tear may not heal properly and your penis may become torn again in the same place. If your penis keeps getting torn, you may need an operation called... Niall?
Dunno.
Line, please.
Where is it?
Can I get in a sentence? Frenulum.
Oh, fuck.
Frenuloptomy?
Bang. You have to get a plastic to lengthen it again. This should make having sex more comfortable and reduce the risk of it tearing again. You're advised to not have sex or masturbate for 4 weeks after the operation.
Nah, fuck that. Get circumcised.
Aye. I might I might just go into the doctor and say, take everything out.
Take the banjo string. Take it all. Take the strap. Take it all off my hand.
But the kitchen sink.
Take it all off. Just leave me the bulb. That's all I need.
I might get circumcised for the crack. I'm not having wins. No, sorry. Yeah. Vasectomy. I mixed it up. Vasectomy. I might get a vasectomy so I don't have kids. Is that drinkable?
Yeah. Knack it.
Another good year.
So what, Indy?
Do it.
Who needs a vasectomy when you can buckfast it away? Man, hey, be shakier.
It's too tight.
What?
It's like me frenulum.
Isn't it tight?
Frenulum? Doesn't sound like our frenulum. Is it? Our frenulum's going through a bit of a bad patch at the minute.
Terrible. Great timing comedically, but terrible for my fucking throat. Our frenulum. Heaven's gained an angel. Picture of my foreskin. With wings right.
That's another band. Our frenulum and the banjo strings. Oh, Jesus fuck.
Establish whatever shit you give us and they give us a bag of it.
I might get circumcised. I don't win. You're as bad as the guy in the vape shop.
What's the difference?
Chopping your cock off either way.
Oh, Jesus. What's this, like battery acid? Oh, that's me sore now.
You'll be real wavy now. Load of coffees,
Buckfast and
Red
roast.
Bull, and a fucking buckfast.
It was quite a roast now, I'll say.
You feeling good?
Oh, I'm feeling great.
get onto the videos there to see what. Get onto the
You send a wee attachment.
sent it into the Bomb Squad thing. Guess where I'm going on Friday now?
Where?
Boxing.
Oh yeah. Nice.
I don't know whether this comedian's boxing's confirmed, but I'll be ready.
Oh, you will.
I'm ready to chin some motherfuckers. I'll fight everyone. I'll be out the back scrapping everyone. I'll be Dylan Dennis, slavering the people.
This one here?
Yes, this was just to bring up a debate we had a while ago.
You need to get a towel and some soap and scrub under your armpits. And then use that same towel and apply a nice dose of soap and spend 2 minutes washing your nuts. Don't just go 1 or 2 passes now. Wash your nuts. Wash up in the crack. Wash up under the taint. Yep, you need to do that. And then you need to rinse that motherfucker out, do it again, and wash down the crack of your ass. Yep, down the crack of your ass. And then you need to actually, and you need to look at it. And you need to wash until that motherfucker's clean. Then you need to actually point away from the shower, bend over, and let the goddamn water run through there. Yeah, clean your asshole.
Now, I don't know what kind of ball bag he's working with, but I am not washing my balls for longer than it takes to cook fucking noodles. You know? No way.
2 minutes. Yeah, I mean, like...
2 minutes on just the balls?
Yeah.
That's insane.
You'd be chafing. But he's talking about bringing a little washcloth thing in there and spending 2 minutes on the bag and taint.
Do you use a cloth when you shower?
No.
Neither do I.
Bro,
my mom always judges me for it.
Is she a cloth man?
She's a cloth woman.
Woman of the cloth?
She's a woman of the cloth. I use my hand.
Listen, it's like I'm lathering it up on the tit hair because it's the only hair I have, and that gets distributed everywhere. The legs never get cleaned.
Oh, I haven't cleaned my legs.
Whatever residual drip is coming off the shower, that's my legs washed.
Yeah,
you know,
totally agree.
You know,
men don't wash their legs.
I'm not taking in a cloth. That's a whole other. Like if I used a cloth every time in a shower. Mm-hmm. Then it would just be more admin. There'd be a pile of cloths with shit stains on.
Oh, if you're using a white cloth, game over. Burn that. What mattress?
No, I'm not a big skid mark man. I know people are, complain about skid. Never in my whole life.
No, I've never had like shit in the shower.
You never had a shit in the shower?
No, but who's washing their ass and has shite?
Yeah, you would. You're not go. You would assume you do a bit of work up front.
Unless you're shiting and then immediately getting into the shower.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's insane.
That's disgusting. I mean, that's even worse than shiting in the shower. Like if you were to actually dump in the shower.
Oh, if you shit in our shower, the whole house would have to be shut down for 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
We've one of them 1940s like baths. Mm-hmm. It's yellow, mm-hmm. and the drainage system in it. I'm not a plumber, but fuck me, it's from hell.
Did we talk about the Manchester hotel plug scenario? Did we talk about that?
Don't think so.
We were getting ready to go for the flight, and I got a shower, and then this motherfucker's in there for quite some time, and then you came out, and you're like, "Oh, I've done something bad in there." He's like, "The bath won't drain away." Now, first of all, we're leaving for the plane, so I was like, "It doesn't matter. Leave a dead fucking hooker in there. We're leaving." You know what I mean? And he's like, "I don't know. I was filling up. I was panicking." God forbid you turn the shower off, like, and then you were in there trying to fix it for a while, and then I went in after you, and what you'd actually done is just stepped backwards and stood on the plug and pushed it down into the hole.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
So, like, the number one thing that you would check...
You never told me this.
The number one thing that you would check to see why the bath wasn't draining would be the plug.
Yeah.
And you'd pushed it into place.
Yeah.
And all you had to do was, it was attached with something that you just turned the knob on the side of the bath and it drained.
Thank God you told me that. I was embarrassed about that for weeks.
But why are you embarrassed about it?
I was like,
why
I gotta
don't
get
you just fucking, like, when you're leaving a hotel, you shite in the toilet, you don't flush it, you wipe your arse in the towel, throw it on the floor.
No, but I was
get a shower maybe. You were in there panicking. You were on the phone to a plumber, like, his bath won't drain.
I was about to get a Manscaped subscription. I was like, what the fuck? How have I blocked the drain in here? Like,
we get a Manscaped.
I thought my pubes had got so colossal that it had fucked up the drainage system.
No, you just put your foot on the plug.
Yeah,
and put it down.
It makes sense. I wander in the shower.
I would imagine you're never at peace.
I take a few steps.
Slide to the left.
Yeah, but I do a full cha-cha slide in the shower.
Cha-cha slide in the shower, bro. You just fucking wee ADHD kid in there.
Oh, I
Phone going, fidget spinner.
doing the Charlie Brown.
Just
flap.
fucking river dancing in the bath. But I love the way that you panic about that and you're like, I can't leave.
Yeah.
Jesus, I've left a bath full of water in there. What if some bottles it and sells it on eBay? Oh, Jesus. I'm standing there with a bag and all, like, fully ready to leave the door. Let's go.
You can sell my bath water on eBay.
No.
Right, this come from a pond?
Where's a frog spawn in it? I lost Mary.
This is a beef soup.
Now, before we play this is just a wee bit of lighthearted banter. This is
Wholesome.
one of the videos where, you know, like 4 times a year I'll be lying in bed with tears coming down my face for no reason. It's just a funny video.
Okay.
That is a pug's.
I didn't even think dogs are capable of that.
Most of them are.
That's insane.
But they're such fat wee that like nothing works.
I have a video. Not
By
this,
the way, pugs. I remember Maureen's sister's mate had a pug, and she was looking after it for a day or something, and it was a puppy. And like there is nothing on earth cuter than a puppy pug. I was like, this is gorgeous, bro. See when them things grow up, scrap them.
Yeah.
She brought it back one day. I was like, what the fuck is this beanbag? Like, see when a pug gets bigger and fatter, you quite literally don't even know what end is the head. You're like, where'd that bark come from? It's asshole.
It starts off real cute and then it gets like showers and all. You're like, put that down.
Like it literally is just a potato with 4 legs, and you're like, what end is what?
Yeah.
And then it's just screaming.
I think you'll enjoy this. This isn't quite as wholesome, but it did make me laugh aloud to myself this week. I love the caption too. No way he went out like that. This is a girl enjoying herself in the club. Right?
Oh, bro.
Sir, people will be like, what makes you laugh and all? Honestly, my humour, you've been framed.
Yeah.
I love watching people fall over.
What a strange activity to just be like running up behind people, dagger in their ass for a second, and then just full fucking collapsing down a flight of steps.
But it's the way, like, I watched it a million times. It's the way his left leg, like, gave out, and then he just took a tumble. It's so funny.
Did you see the clip? I think I seen on doing the rounds, but Kevin Hart posted it as well. And it was a guy came on onto the court at a Lakers match to take like a free throw, and he launches it and like snaps his own Achilles. He's just the guy to the crowd, snaps his Achilles, and then just kind of doesn't really know what the fuck's going on. And he tries to stand up, and it's just absolute spaghetti. And then they keep helping him up, and he's like, Play that again. Why is he just fucking like running up and just grinding on asses?
Oh yeah, this is the Lord here at work. Instant karma. Look at the left leg.
By the way, that would fuck you up as an adult. Like,
Oh my god. Like, I mean, it looks real cushioned and all because of the fucking flooring they have there, but that would be a painful old tumble.
oh man, broken collarbones,
You know?
just bad backs forever.
Take that post-dagger tumble.
What if he worked up half a chub there, grinding that girl, and then fell down the steps with a boner?
Oh, root first onto a stair. You're done. That's the banjo string fuck.
Gank. Just knock it back into yourself. Whack-a-mole. I wonder how painful that is, you know, like if you just got a direct hit on the bulb going in the way.
That's it. Wouldn't be pleasant.
Just back in on yourself.
Take the air out of you. That's it.
Because you can take a strike to the cock.
Very
Very rarely do you get hit in the cock and not the balls at the same time. Like
well, do you know what used to get you was, you know, a hook to the cock is one thing, but see, like a wee light.
a wee dink.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, if someone clips your bollock, and at the start you're like, oh, get away, you mad idiot.
Yeah.
And then that pain just starts to like radiate.
Yeah.
And then it's like in your kidneys, and you're gonna shit yourself.
That's what happens to all young boys before they become men. Like before they hit puberty, they're all just touching each other's dicks, slapping each other's dicks.
I've talked about it on here before. There was a girl in my primary school, and like, you know, like her dad or something must have had a few beers in them, and be like, see if any boys give you any jip, just put your hands on their shoulders and knee them as hard as you can.
Jesus.
And she was just
Christ.
doing it to people. She was like, look at my new trick. Nuts.
Yeah.
Walked up to me in primary school and banged me in the nuts. I was like, bitch, oh.
Yeah, but then you learn that the daddies is their soft spot. So you're like, if you come at me.
Yeah, but they're fucking 10.
Yeah, but oh yeah.
No one's punching someone in the
yeah.
fucking sloppers when they're 10.
Yeah. Like trying to deck the wee boy of the Jungle Book. Just no head. But the second they come, you'll be ready. With the elbows.
I'll be back here in 5 years. Give you the fucking speed bag treatment. Get you back.
Apparently, women do say
Never
it is
forget.
sore.
Look at the dust come off me. Why am I so dusty?
It's one of life's great mysteries. We'll never know which is sore, getting hit in the balls or getting hit in the tits.
Them tribal boys have it right. You know, they tuck them all in, tie their cock around a stick
Yeah.
when they're out hunting monkeys and all. In the
Yeah.
Amazon. Yeah, with a tropical Red Bull.
Yeah. Just man being man.
Man.
You know? Tuck the dick in.
Nightmare though, you know, you're like, you know, because they all speak to each other and it clicks.
Oh,
He's like,
yeah.
DB. What? And he goes, I need a piss, and then just unravels it. And it's massive now, you know, it's like long.
Oh, why?
It's like a tapeworm because he's wrapped it up so many times. And he's like, how long now? I need a piss. Just comes out.
I like a toothpaste.
Yeah. Gross.
Man, my head is sore.
Well, it's because you're drunk and have had 7 coffees.
Oh, I'm
and a Red
faded.
Bull.
I'm ready to risk it all.
Right.
I'm going to say it.
What are you going to say, man?
Have a lovely time.
Do you want to see if we can knack a liquid death? Do the Sprite challenge?
What's the Sprite challenge?
You know, they drink the Sprite and like you try not to burp when you drink it.
Is this a tough challenge?
You've seen it online.
I have not seen this.
Go on to YouTube and type in the Sprite challenge.
Where are you seeing this? TikTok or something like this?
Hey, sound older. just on the. Where are you seeing this? The World Wide Web?
Sprite challenge.
Aye. It's famous. Like,
Drink
go
a
there and
little-
see them 2 girls. I go there. This is a famous one.
I can't do it. My tummy hurts.
Did they be sick?
No, not quite.
Sound like a Disturbed song? This is the way I pray. Do we have a Sprite?
What a crescendo to the podcast. Reckon you can
This looks like, you know, something that a tramp about an off license. I don't know if I should say this because someone might steal the idea. I want to do a similar thing, but with jam. And have it like real.
Right, we'll see you next week anyway.
I'm going to call it Def Jam. And it's just going to be black packaging, but it'll be like blackcurrant.
Yeah, but jam's not an essential daily thing, you know?
Hi.
Hey,
Yeah, I've been on throne long enough.
you're going to do Def Jam?
Tell me if you want some jam in the DM.
You do it by burping. What's the noise? It's cold.
What's supposed to happen?
Well, maybe I've just realised Sprite's probably a lot fizzier.
Now I'm full of pish.
Yeah. We're trying to clean you out a wee bit. You're half pished.
Oh.
Oh. I win. What'll that be?
It'd be so funny if one of us both.
I'd put my money on you.
That'd be a quirk clip. It's fucking on my nose.
Yeah, I thought we were going to be burping like mad. Now we're just hydrated.
Actually, I'm full of pish.
Right.
We should go to the Patreon. Quick.
What'll that down?
Full of snot. There's two.
Right, get on over to the Patreon where we throw up on the microphone. Guys, cheers for joining us this week.
Thanks so
I've
much.
had a lovely time. We've covered it all.
Such a pleasure.
The ins and outs of foreskins, FRENULUM,
R.I.P.
RIP.
Pouring out for the homies in here.
Yeah, get yourself onto the Patreon, my guys, and unlock a whole world of Liquid chunks. Get on over to the Patreon, guys. There's a whole world of bonus podcasts and whatnot.
I'm actually gonna be sick.
Check in the Patreon for vomits. Cheers, guys. Appreciate you spending time with us, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Put on what do the people put on the wee bell on?
Oh, aye.
Go on the Instagram. Put on the wee bell for notifications. You won't miss a fucking trick. There he goes. I've had bigger quaffs. Put on the wee bell on YouTube and all that shit, and leave us some comments, man. You know,
Yeah.
we'll get real interactive with it.
Have fun with it, you know.
Have fun with it. Positive comments only.
And I hope, I hope you guys have a lovely week.
Yeah, take it easy, my guys. Quite tame this week. Okay. See you later. Bye. Great. Connor Keys.
Drop.